Welcome to episode 2 of Blue Ridge Dynasty. In week 2 here now, we'll do a little recruiting update. We do have 15 players we're going after. Only in their top 5, we only have 2 right now. It's Ross Clemens, the D tackle from Oakboro, North Carolina. We are in first on him, and I did go ahead and put star search on him. A+, D- should be good enough just to sell. And then Marcus Newton, we don't know yet, but we are in 4th on him, hoping to get back into that recruitment. Every other recruitment going to plan so far. I don't know why I backed out, but Alex Barboza, we are slowly moving up. I think we can beat out Houston. LSU might be a little more challenging, but we'll see what we can do with that. Eric Ragus, we're kind of just running away with. Gerard Everett, Virginia Tech is making a big push, but I think once we get into the selling phase, we might actually have a chance in this one. Bonzo Darden, we're looking good. Jermaine Longo, we're looking good. Clemens, we're looking okay. Byron Francis, we're looking okay. And Jamal Sweat, we are running away with. And that is going to be it for the recruiting update. No injuries. We go right into week 2 for our first look at the home stadium as well as the home uniforms. And here we go. It's a night game in North Carolina. We'll start with the football as we take a look at our home stadium. I did go ahead and pick the bigger stadium because I feel like as we go on, obviously I want more fans in the crowd. It'll be cooler that way. That's a good stop on the kickoff, stopping them at the 14. And that's where North Carolina will start with the football. Of course, Bill Belichick, their head coach in real life. Gio Lopez transferring from South Georgia, I want to say, or South Alabama. One of those two schools he did transfer from. But we will go ahead and start here on 1st and 10. Trying to take down North Carolina and Bill Belichick in his first season at North Carolina. That's a big hit. Kobe Garland's actually going to be injured on the play, and I feel like he gets injured every play. And he'll be out for this next play. It'll be 1st and 10 now from the 32. Kobe Garland must just have low injury rating, as that's a big hit from Cody Vance, stopping the running back in the backfield for only 2 yards. Don't love pressing the corners on the outside, but that's the coverage we have picked. We are blitzing the quarterback. It's just going to be thrown out to the flat, and that's a nice wrap up from our safety there. Kobe Garland has a quadricep strain. He will be out for the game, so McCray going to be coming in for the remainder of this game and possibly even longer. That's really bad. Be 3rd and 3 here. See if we can't stop him here. That's just going to be thrown over the top, and Jordan Lee is not able to keep up with him, and that will be a touchdown. Oh, what a start. I had a feeling the game was going to go like this today. North Carolina is going to take a 6-0 lead, and Nathan Leacock just burnt Jordan Lee on the outside, and that's why I didn't want to press cover, as he just runs right past him, straight to the end zone, and now we're down 7-0. On offense now, we will see Keontae Tyson, matchup to watch with Andrew Simpson, 87 overall versus 82. I don't see us winning that matchup very much, but we will start off with the coach. Our coach wants RPO. We'll start off with an RPO. Like the defensive line set up here, we might just give this to Tyson, and we will. Our center gets just thrown off of his block. He holds that block. I feel like that goes for a lot more, but modest gain on 1st down will bring up a 2nd and 7. And let's see what Kyle Bishop can do here at QB. When we get that to the receiver, it's just going to be out of reach. Pressure got to Kyle Bishop. Andrew Simpson is going to be a problem for us. 3rd and 7 now. Have to throw the ball. We're looking at Lawler out of the backfield, and we're just not going to get anything off in time, as that will be a 3 and out for our first drive here at home. Unfortunate start to this game. Really could not start any worse, but we will see the North Carolina offense come back out onto the field. Hopefully we can get a stop this time. It'll be 1st and 10 for Gio Lopez in North Carolina. They're going to throw it right up the seam, and that's not what we want, as this game might get out of hand quickly. That's going to be another touchdown. Oh no. We are not prepared for this. Not prepared at all. Down 14, 3 minutes in. Jake Johnson runs straight up the seam. and guts our cover 3. We don't have the speed to catch him. Now it'll be 14-0 North Carolina. Offense going to come back on the field for our second drive, hopefully going better than our first one, because God knows that first one was horrific. We're going to try and run with Keontae Tyson, and just nothing is there. Blown up in the backfield, 2nd and 11 now. We got to get something going. Let's see if we can get Page here on the underneath route. They're going to cover it pretty well. There is nothing open. Can Eeks make the catch? That's a first down. Good throw by Kyle Bishop under pressure. We actually convert there. Set up another first down here. And that's going to be pressure on the quarterback right away. Bryce Yates in the backfield. 2nd and 19 now after the sack. I had a bad feeling about this game going in, but I did not think it was going to be this bad. Can we get that to the running back? We can. That's a little overthrown. Foreman actually breaks a tackle. He'll get all 10 of it back there on 2nd and 10. Von Foreman able to make a play. Let's see if we can't convert this 3rd and 9. This would be very big for us here. I don't love anything. We're going to try and hit Page, and he can't hold on. And we're going to have to punt again. These year 1 team builders, man, it is no joke. We are bad. And North Carolina, not even ranked. I mean, they are a good team compared to us, but I mean, there is going to be very little competition with this team this year, and I'd be surprised if we won a couple games. That's a good play by Vance getting into the backfield. Who else got in on that? They're going to give it to Cody Vance, but I'm pretty sure Jordan Lee got in there too. Running a blitz here on 2nd and 11. See if we can't get the Gio Lopez again. I'm going to put quarterback contain on. See if we can't get a stop here. They're going to throw it out to the running back. Got to make a hit, and we do. The good stop of Caleb Hood there out of the backfield. It'll be 3rd and 9 now. Let's try and get a stop. They're going to throw it deep over the middle. No, he's got his running back, but he's going to try and throw it deep. Can we intercept that? He's actually going to catch it, and he's going to score a touchdown. Oh my God. Oh, we're so bad. Jake Johnson again. That's double coverage. He just mossed both of my corner and my safety. And then just tosses them both to the ground and scores a touchdown. This game's going to be 42-0, I have a feeling. Because Jake Johnson has 3 catches for 136 yards and 2 touchdowns already, and it's the first quarter. We're in for a ride on this one. We are definitely in for a ride. Back on offense for our 3rd drive, seeing if we can get anything going. Is actually Mitch Rowland's going to get a lot of space here. Can he break that to the outside? Mitch Rowland getting our first good play of the game. 18 yards there on 1st down. And we're going to give it right to the starter now. Keontae Tyson, if he can get upfield. It's about 3. That's not terrible. He's having a bad game. 3 rushes for only 5 yards so far. That is not what we want to see out of our starting running back. Can Kyle Bishop get out of the pocket? No. That's going to be a sack for 11 yards. House gets into the backfield, and we're stuck at another 3rd and long. Let's put McLawler on a corner. Feel like that could get open. It's just man coverage across the board, and it doesn't matter. Another sack. DeAndre Robinson gets in this time, and this is not going well. Fortunately for us, we don't have any recruits in attendance, but if we did, they definitely would not be coming to Blue Ridge after something like this. The big hit on the punt. Only 5 seconds left in the quarter. I would love for them to stay under 22 points here in the 1st quarter, but I don't know how. Okay, so we do keep them under, and that'll be the end of the 1st quarter. Not looking great so far. 2nd quarter about to be underway. I don't know if you guys just saw those stats there, but they do not look pretty, as North Carolina will start the 2nd quarter with the ball, and we got to get a stop. If there is any time to get a stop, it is now. Hop on blue here. It is going to be a run, and that's a good play from Neal getting into the backfield. Stopping them on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and 5. feel like we should guess pass here, but I really don't want to get stuck in it. Cover that crossing route. They're just going to chuck it up deep to the end zone. I swear if this is caught. Thank you, Jordan Lee, for making a play on that. Sets up 4th and 5. We will get the football back. Our defense finally makes a stand. Only took them 3 drives, but they get one. Should have had one last drive, but, you know, some things happen. As Beasley Jr. is actually going to have a good return here. He's faster. It's a touchdown. It's just that simple. Caleb Cost tracks him down. If he's faster, we have a touchdown. 1st and 10 here. We're going to try and get a screen going to Mitch Rowland, and that linebacker just popped right off of that block. It blew that up. 2nd and 10 now. And get this going. We'll throw that right there. Can we fit that into Foreman? We can. Javion Foreman with a great catch. 3rd and 1. We're going to give it to Keontae Tyson. Take it right up the middle, Keontae. Is he able to get there? It's 4th and inches. We don't have the luxury to punt this ball away again. Going to have to go for this. 4th and inches. Can Tyson get half a yard? He cannot. CJ Mims gets the tackle for loss. And we turn it over on downs. Oh boy. This is a rough beginning. That's a big hit on the outside, but they still get 7 yards. Gio Lopez has 223 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half, and we still have 5 minutes to go. Can we read that? We can't. We can't get there. I mean, Kobe Paysauer, probably Paysauer, gets there. It's the catch. The 1st and 10 now for North Carolina at the 17. It's going to be a screen. Not able to connect there is Gio Lopez, but if they were able to connect, it's probably a touchdown. But we get 2nd and 10 now. Could be a run here. They're actually just going to pass again. It's going to be the low pass underneath. Vance able to be all over that one. Sets up a 3rd and 8. We're going to guess pass. Guard the sticks. Do not let up a 1st down. Either we're actually going to let up a touchdown. We are getting dominated. Leacock gets into the end zone for Gio Lopez's 4th touchdown of the game. Nathan Leacock. On the run. We just can't catch up to him. This is not going well. Not how I wrote it. Offense going to come back out after being shut down last drive. Ooh, we have Teague out on the flat, or Tyson. The better throw, we might actually have more yards there, but 2nd and 3 is not bad. Just we're already down 28-0, and it's only the first half. Can we fit that in there to Page? We can, and he's going to have a little room to run. Page up to the 38. That's a great play by Kyle Bishop. He showed flashes. Obviously not the quarterback we want to be leading this offense, as they show us a double mug look. Actually kind of want to run against it. The safety has come down. We have the numbers. Run this right up the middle. We just can't sneak through the line. Get blown up in the backfield. 2nd and 10. Again, CJ Mims. Jesus. This North Carolina defense is causing havoc for us. We float that over the linebacker. It's knocked down. We were just running out of time there with Kyle Bishop. Needed to get a throw off. Unable to connect. Put up a 3rd and 10 now. Get that to the running back. It's knocked down. Oh, boy. 55-yard field goal. Down 28-0, but it's 4th and 10. Guess we try for our points here. I mean, it is up. Can it sneak through? It will. Do we get points on the board? I feel like our kicker might be our best player. Good Lord. 28-3. Not good. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We really can't let North Carolina score again. It may already be out of reach, but if they score again, it's really out of reach, and this is a good play. But great wrap up by Collins Jr. Noah Collins able to, might stop a touchdown there. as that'll be the 2-minute warning. Oop, I accidentally hit the auto flip button, but 2 minutes to go. We need to stop them. If you saw the last game, 2 minutes to go, the CPU decides to turn into Jesus. But that's a good play from Vance, able to blow that one up, and we're actually going to call a timeout here. If we want any chance of being back in this game, we need to get a stop right here, and we need to get the ball back and score. This is the only way we have a remote chance in this game. He's actually going to take off, and that's a great play by Vance. Able to stop Gio Lopez in his tracks, and we will get the ball back before the end of this half. Cody Vance with a great play there. Buford Jr. showing us something on these punt returns. He might just be able to break one if he has just a little bit of space. He might have a little bit of space here. Buford Jr. actually, a decent return gets us up to the 44 and gets us in decent field position where we might be able to actually score here. Let's see what we can do here on first down. Don't love my options. Just going to try and throw that to the tight end. Get hit on the throw. And this defensive line is all over us. 2nd and 10. We have the tight end out of the side there. It'll be a nice quick first down, and we're going to hurry up. Only one timeout. Don't want to use it yet. Hurry up here. Trying to hit the running back, and it's knocked down. This D-line is causing us issues today. We're going to sit McLawler on a streak. This looks like cover 2. He might be able to just outrun. Why am I saying outrun? We have 60 overalls, and that's overthrown to the running back. Kyle Bishop 7 of 15, and this is what happens when you go down 28-3. Become one-dimensional, can't run the ball, and that's a terrible throw. And they want us to punt. I feel like that might be the right decision. Not a great first half from the boys, as we're going to punt this deep. It's actually going to go into the end zone for a touchback. And North Carolina will have another chance to get points before half. They have all 3 other timeouts. We're going to guess pass. I really feel like we cannot let them score here. Get to the quarterback. We're unable to. He runs right around it. And this might be a touchdown. We got to make this tackle, and we do. Almost had a sack there. I don't know if you guys could see the backfield there. Gio Lopez avoids 2 defenders in his face and throws an absolute dart down the field for about 30 yards. So that's mildly frustrating, and this is going to be a screen. That's a good play by Valentine. 300 yards, 4 touchdowns for Gio Lopez in the first half. And North Carolina has been a problem for us today. So that's a good tackle. Valentine with back-to-back nice plays. Forces North Carolina to call another timeout. Gio Lopez has gone 14 of 16 for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns in the first half. Are we playing against Tom Brady? And that's just an incredible cutback from the running back, and they're able to get a first down. Davion Gauss. They are running out of time here, though. 14 seconds to go. Clock is running. We can get a tackle inbounds here. They're going to get out of bounds with 6 seconds to go. Nathan Leacock, and they will call their timeout. 5 seconds and kick a field goal. And we will be down 28 points pending this field goal. If they miss it, 25 points. But we will be down a lot of points going into the second half. It will be 28 points. Field goal is up and good. And I will see you guys in the second half. Second half about to be underway. And the good news is we do start with the football. The bad news is we're down 28 points. If we can create this comeback, it'd be the comeback of the century, as that is a terrible start, starting on the 16-yard line. And it's really just going to be on the back of Kyle Bishop here in the second half. We can't have much for run game, as that's going to be thrown out to Mitch Rowland for 9 yards. That's a pretty solid start. Not going to have much of a run game in the second half because we don't have time for it. Throw that underneath to Gibbons. He's able to get up there for about 15 yards. It's a good play. Hank Gibbons able to move up for a first down. And again, like I said, it's going to be mostly on the back of Kyle Bishop as we're going to throw that one away. Definitely a blitz there on 2nd and 10. And it was. Nobody picked up their blocks. I see Foreman being press covered. We might take a chance, and I think we will. Throw it up to Foreman, see if he can make a play on it. He's not able to. It'll be 3rd and 10. Marcus Allen with the nice defensive play there. See Gibbons on the outside. That is an option. Let's put Mitch Rowland on a fix route. See if he can't get open here in the middle. He can get open. He's actually going to stay on his feet and not make one miss. And I feel like from this point out, we're going to have to keep going for it. We don't have the luxury of just punting down 28 in the 3rd quarter. We're going to throw that right over the middle. Page is wide open. He'll get the first down. But, like, yeah, we just don't have the luxury. We have to go for it every play, it feels like. That's a nice route. Page able to catch that and move up for about 8 yards. I like what I'm seeing out of Scooter Page. He's really the only receiver making an impact. He is coming out of the slot there. We'll get it to Mitch Rowland here on the inside. That's a nice little gain there. 1st and 10 now. Liking what I'm seeing on this drive. We can score here. We don't have a chance, but we can make it closer than what it seems right now, as that's another throw to Mitch Rowland. He's able to make nobody miss. 5 catches for 34 yards. I'm loving this drive so far. 1st and 10 here at the 23. Tight end going to be open on the outside, and it's a terrible throw. Kyle Bishop misses the throw on an easy touchdown. That is unfortunate, because that was an easy one. I mean, that's going to be intercepted. It is. We had a great drive going, and now it's going to be a pick 6. What a show for these home fans. I mean, their team moves up to the FBS, and they get to watch them get beat by 40. As that will be a pick 6, and North Carolina will move to 38-3. Pending the extra point, that is up and good. And this is not going according to plan. Is there a point where you concede defeat? I don't think so. Keontae Tyson's going to take this right up the middle for a 1st down. Maybe we should have had him. We tried to get him involved early. That's the problem, is the run game just never really got established. That's going to be a double blitz up the middle, and we're going to get that to Scooter Page. Nice little 1st down to Scooter Page. 4 catches for 62 yards. 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. We're going to roll out here. We'll throw that underneath the Page. He's able to stiff arm one, but he'll go out of bounds after 4 yards. Not terrible. It's starting to look a little bit about like our last drive. If one of these safeties comes down, I'm throwing the bomb. They did not. I'm going to throw it to our running back, Tyson. He's actually able to stay on his feet and get a 1st down. That's what I love about Keontae Tyson. Out of the backfield, just a great player too. Just wish we could have got him more involved in the ground game this game, because he could have cooked. That's a nice catch over the middle too, but he drops it. Coverage was slacking off of him. Gave him a chance, and he's just unable to come down with the ball. Ryan hit Page over the middle here. They hit the underneath, and it's going to be undercut and intercepted. You have to make a play on the ball. It's not... Is that Kyle Bishop's fault, or is it my fault? That route is open. Take another look at here. Andrew Simpson gets the pick, and it's his 2nd one of the day. He just takes it too far upfield, and it gets undercut. That's so unfortunate. Well, if the game wasn't over yet, it most certainly is now. But I feel like Gio Lopez is just out here to pad his stats, as he will continue to gut our defense. And I can't put a lot of blame on the defense today. Yes, they got destroyed. But how much of it is that the fact that the offense just can't do anything? But when you see things like that, Kevin Neal has to intercept that. That is an easy interception. It'll set up 3rd and 7 now. With the tight end in motion. Not going to hand it to him. It's actually going to be a double play action. We're going to throw it out to him in the flat. Can we make a tackle? We can't. We do stop them. Jake Johnson gets tackled by Alexander Valentine. Down 35 points with under a minute to go in the third quarter, you don't love to see this. And Buford Jr. able to do almost nothing on that return, as we are in desperation mode. Kyle Bishop has to turn it on, and that might be a nice play if he can get it to Foreman, who's not going to actually outrun the receiver. He had a step. He had a step. That is so unfortunate. Let's see if Foreman can't cook this corner again. We need points. That's a nice route. Can he catch it? Scooter Page unable to hold on. And that's just been kind of what's been happening today. We'll get Tyson on a wheel. They're gonna blitz us here, and Tyson's actually got a lot of room to run if he can outrun the safeties, and he can't. Of course he can't. He's slow, but that's a great play. Gets us up to the 42. Get one more snap off before the end of the quarter. Mitch Rollins just gonna get blown up, and that would be the end of the third quarter. Oh, it's been a bad one. I don't know how the stadium's not empty. Don't show me the stats. We have 1 rushing yard, but they only have 17. Oh my God. Gio Lopez is having the game of his life. Okay. Well, the fourth quarter is about to start, and Coach wants to run the ball. I feel like Burt Rivers may have given up, but I don't like that mentality. We're gonna keep throwing the rock. Maybe we should. It's not going well. Another pressure on the quarterback. Be 3rd and 10. That's a nice route from Tyson. I mean, he's been getting open right down the middle, and that's a nice juke down to the 14. 1 touchdown. 1 touchdown. And we have momentum. I mean, not for this game, but for the rest of the season, we will have momentum. Can we get that? To Gibbons, and he catches it. Dot from Kyle Bishop. That was such a great throw. The Gibbons over the shoulder catch. And we score. It's not going to result in anything, but Hank Gibbons with a nice over the shoulder catch. Just thought, give him a chance. He's kind of having it over the top. He's able to hold on. What a great throw from Kyle Bishop there. And like I said, we're showing flashes, and then, oh, I thought that kick was blocked. Oh, I thought that kick was blocked. And Jalen McDonald is hurt. Not like it matters. He's not that good anyways. North Carolina back on offense now. We got to make those kind of tackles. Actually, we just need to break that pass out. That's what needs to happen. It's just a horrible play. 2nd and 3 now, and they're still throwing the ball, and they're going to just gut our defense again. I mean, you're up 8 points in the 4th quarter and still airing it out. And the backups in the game now, Gio Lopez isn't even in the game anymore, and they're still airing it out. This has got to be some sort of crime, as that's a big hit. Yeah, make them pay. You know what? Make them pay. Let's start biting ankles and shit. Get after them. See if Cody Vance can get into the backfield and blow this up, and he can. I mean, we're putting the effort in. We're going to blitz again here on 3rd and 5. See if we can't get after this quarterback. It's going to be a run. It's actually going to be a quarterback option. Hit him. And we do. 4th and 6. We force a field goal. A miss here would be electric. Just make it closer than what it seems. And that kick is going to be up and good. Okay. We are now down 31 points. It's not been our day. It's just not been our day. 4:27 to go. Looking to save some of our pride. Let's see if we can get that to Page. Kyle Bishop, unable to do so. Maybe we just give Gibbons another chance here. We'll put McLawler on a streak. Not loving anything here. Going to try and run with Kyle Bishop. Might be a mistake. He gets 4 yards. Not terrible. It could be worse. It'll be 3rd and 6. And he's going to get sacked. Just nothing open. Kyle Bishop is getting hurt as well. It's been a rough day. It's been a rough day for the boys. That is for certain. It will now be 3rd and 10, and that's going to be another interception. Had a defensive lineman on my back, and it is a pick 6. Andrew Simpson gets his 2nd pick 6, his 3rd interception of the day, and it is 48-10. Also, not to mention, Kyle Bishop is hurt. We'll give Tyler Olsen a chance. You know, Kyle Bishop has not impressed me through 2 games. Obviously, he's a 76 overall. We just started. He's not going to be great. But even at this point, it's not been impressive. We're not going to run the ball. We'll put Gibbons on a streak and try and at least get something back here. Because that's a nice throw under pressure. Maybe Olsen's got it, you know? Peter Page with a nice catch. He's 2nd and 3. And Kyle Bishop's back into the game. Who authorized this? I did not. As that's Mitch Rowland out of the backfield for a nice little first down. I did not want Kyle Bishop back in the game, but then he makes a good play. You know, I can't bench him after he makes a good play. We're going to throw that deep downfield and see if Scooter Page can't catch this. He can't. Fender makes a nice play. Bishop gets hit again. He's getting murdered in the backfield today. We'll throw that out of the backfield to Mitch Rowland. He'll get it for 3 yards. That will be your 2-minute warning. And please, God, let this suffering end. 1st and 10 at the 36 now. Just trying to get some consolation points. We'll throw that over the middle to Gibbons, who's actually going to get some room to run. And he'll move up to the 11-yard line. We'll go hurry up here and try and get some points here before the end of this game. Make Kyle Bishop's stat line not look as bad as it actually is. We'll throw this to the tight end, McLawler. He'll get 4 yards, maybe. We're just going to let the clock run. Not really in any hurry here. No chance to come back. We'll throw the screen to Mitch Rowland, and it's just going to get blown up. Keon Robertson gets hurt, and they call a timeout. As our starting center. That can't be good. The 3rd and 10. We're going to throw it to Tyson. Unable to break a tackle. Substitute the backup. We're not taking the points. It's just stupid too at this point. Try and hit McLawler. It's a decent throw. It's up in the air and it's knocked down. And honestly, that will do it. We are not winning this game. And I swear if they air it out here, I'm going to lose my mind. And North Carolina will be put on the schedule next season. They're not going to air it out. They're going to run the ball. And that will do it for this game. It'll be 48-10. And that is your final. North Carolina walks into our building and comes out with a monstrous win. And of course, the player of the game is Andrew Simpson, who had 2 defensive touchdowns. He might win player of the week. Not a good showing for us. Not in the slightest. It's a work in progress. We'll go ahead and take a look at the stats here. I don't know if we really want to. Kyle Bishop, 27 of... We threw the ball 50 times. I mean, that's what happens when you go down a ton. 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Wilson did come in for the 1 play for 7 yards. Rushing, 7 attempts for 15 yards. 5 attempts for Bishop, negative 35 yards. And 2 for Rowland for 18 yards. He actually had a decent game on the ground. Receiving, 8 for 55 for Rowland. 7 for 83 for Page. 5 for 80 for Tyson, 3 for 50, and a touchdown for Hank Gibbons. 2 of 19 for Javion Foreman, 2 for 13 Scott McLawler, and 1 for 11 CJ Peaks. Defensively, we had 2 sacks for Coles, Neal, Love, and Solomon. 3 tackles for loss for Cody Vance. He's had a great season. No interceptions, no forced fumbles, and 2 pass deflections. that will be it for this one. Not good. 165 XP after that loss, and we of course move to 0-2. We will move to the next week to see what we have next, and I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of bad shit. Jamal Sweat moves into his top 5 as well as Nicholas Ramsey. That's fine. Oh no. F championship contender, D- brand exposure. We don't even have pro potential or playing style. Oh my gosh, it's all bad. There's 7 more players who want to transfer. So over. It's so over. It's so over. There is silver lining here, as in week 3 we will play FCS East, which hopefully will be our first win of the season. But 0 for 2 right now, it's not looking good. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.